Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Appreciate you jumping on. Do me a favor, hit that like and subscribe button. It certainly helps the channel. Today, we are going to dive into XRP's Dubai Domination, unlocking the Middle East crypto vault. But before we do that, let's take a look at pricing. Bitcoin up to 88,207, up 4% in the last 24 hours. Up 4.83% in the last 7 days. Ethereum up to 2,084, up 4.57% in the last 24, and plus 7.47% in the last 7 days. XRP also moving up, not as quickly, up 2.72% in the last 24 and 4.38% in the last 7 days, up to $2.46. And Solana at the number 6 spot, up 8% in the last 24 hours and up 9.97% in the last 7 days, sitting at $141.41. So, things moving in the right direction here. Could this be the start of a little run? We shall see. Be patient. Of course, never invest more than you can afford to lose. And if you are invested, be patient. It's the best thing you can do. Let's jump over to X and let's talk about this XRP's Dubai's domination. So, XRP just planted its flag in Dubai, the Middle East's crypto hub, and it's a massive deal. Let's explore it. I'm taking you inside this win. Again, make sure you're subscribing for your ticket to XRP's global takeover. On March 13th, Ripple snagged a full license from Dubai's DFSA, the first blockchain payments provider in the DIFC, per Ripple's post here that I'm showing you now. And you can see this post from Ripple says exactly that. Ripple has secured regulatory approval from the Dubai Financial Services Authority, making us the first blockchain payments provider licensed in the DIFC. This milestone unlocks fully regulated cross-border crypto payments in the UAE, bringing faster, cheaper, and more transparent transactions to a $40 billion market. This is huge, ladies and gentlemen, and they posted a link here to go along with it. So, why is this huge? The UAE's is a $1 trillion economy. XRP's now the go-to for regulated cross-border payments there. Post on X, call it a payments license jackpot. It's not just XRP, but stable coins like RLUSD that'll flow through this hub. So, Dubai joins South Korea and Brazil as XRP strongholds. Think faster remittances and more banks jumping in. This could push XRP past $3 as adoption spikes, especially with the SEC off Ripple's back now. XRP is not just US bound, it's building a world empire, one license at a time. Remember, as Ripple was going through that case with the SEC, they may have stopped or paused building in the US, but they were building outside of the US and never stopped building those relationships. So, where's XRP conquering next? Drop your guesses in the comments. I'm betting Asia. Love XRP's global grind? I know I do. Make sure you're subscribed. I'm mapping out every step. So let's take a look at a couple other things here because there's some good stuff popping. Chad Steingraber says the RLUSD already passes every point in the new law because they helped write it. I think that's perfectly said, short and sweet there by Chad. They have all the licenses, all the necessary backup. They have all the necessary regulation that certainly Tether does not have. Circle has most of it, but I don't think they have the New York license. So RLUSD could very well lead the way in the future as it relates to stablecoin. There'll be multiple stablecoins, but what XRP has built, what Ripple has built with the XRPL, is certainly going to give them a big advantage. Now let's jump over to Jimmy Valley here, saying 100%. He's retweeting MetaLawMan, who says, regardless of which crypto tribe you align with, I think we should acknowledge that at Ripple's lonely fight against the SEC was key to the survival of the crypto industry in the US. And here he does an interview with Chief Legal Officer from Coinbase, Paul Grewal. So let's take a listen to this.
At the same time, though, James, I think it's also important to acknowledge that there were many others fighting alongside us, and many who were actually fighting even before we got dragged into this entire regulation by enforcement campaign. I think of people like Stu Alderati, John Deaton, folks who really bore the brunt of Mr. Gensler's early efforts to try to crack down on crypto and essentially stamp it out before it could become large enough and broad enough to have a movement of regular people behind it. I give a lot of those folks a lot of credit for holding the SEC at bay for as long as they did.
And I really appreciate you calling out Ripple and Stu Alderati.
Absolutely.
And Garlinghouse, because, man, when they were attacked, it was a lonely spot.
Sure was.
For them. A lot of people in crypto are thinking, well, maybe they'll just stop with Ripple, an XRP, who knows, kind of fingers crossed. And we're not getting a tremendous amount of support from the industry. And I knew nothing about I was practicing law up until 2022. I really did not understand the inception of that case and how problematic and suspicious it was. But in any event, thank God they have had the wherewithal and, the fighting spirit to signal very clearly, we're going to the Supreme Court, so we're going to fight you every step of the way. And so the way I viewed the entire chessboard was, if they could stop Ripple and establish that XRP was an investment contract in and of itself, which is so ridiculous. And then the second piece was then all of the exchanges were somehow engaged in trading a free-floating investment contract where I don't even know who the counterparties were on these investment contracts. But leave that aside. Then you're done. Then you have killed the crypto industry, because if XRP is a security, everybody's pretty much a security.
There you have it from MetaLawMan. He's done a great job and obviously supported the XRP community in a big way, and John Deaton in a big way in his Senate run in Massachusetts. So good stuff there. That's it for today, ladies and gentlemen. Do me a favor, hit that like and subscribe button. I certainly appreciate it, and it certainly helps the channel. And I will see you on the flip side.